designers, Anna here from V.Mora. I'm here for our weekly live, and last week I talked about size charts and how to develop them, and then through doing that I realized that I hadn't talked about the specifics between the different sizes in women's wear, where it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 versus extra small, small, medium, large, how those two different size charts actually mean the same thing and why you would use one size chart opposed to the other. So first, what you'll want to consider is, how does your garment fit? Is it a woven or a knit? This would be a knit, obviously, because it stretches, and a woven would be like jeans or a blazer, things like that. So usually if it's a knit, knits are always going to be extra small, small, medium, large, just because the variance in the sizes don't have to be as specific. If you look at a size chart, for example, the medium will say bust 34 to 36. So that's a 2-inch grade for the medium. Whereas if you look at a size chart that has the size 4 or size 6, it'll say the 4 will be the 34, sorry, and the 6 will be the 36, whatever I just didn't say. The 34, and they split it up by the measurements instead of having a 2-inch range. So if you think about it in that, would someone in this with a 34 bust and a 36 bust fit into this size medium? Yes, they would. So you can go ahead and use those sizes. But when it comes to a blazer or anything that's super fitted, would 2 inches in a bust create a different fit? And if the answer is yes, then you definitely want to be using the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sizes versus the small, medium, and large. So that's just the general rule of thumb. They're still using those same size charts. So your size extra small bust will be the size 30 to 32. And then your 0 would be the 30, your 2 would be the 32. So it's splitting out those sizes by the measurements, and the small, medium, large is combined 2 sizes. So that's why sometimes you'll see extra small / 02. Small would be the 4, 6, 6, 8 for the medium. That they mean the same things. So that's how you would determine in your size chart if you're going to be using the numbers or if you're going to be using the letters. Then sometimes people, and I always am against it, where they're developing their own sizing. Maybe that'll be a 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, and you want to be cool. Or, a lot of brands use European sizes. That'll be size 34, 36, which to the American consumer doesn't make sense. So you want to be careful when you're using a size chart that the American consumer is not used to using, that you might have to do a little bit of education around what your sizes are. And like the French and the Italian have different size charts than the United Kingdom. So if you are using a European size chart, you will need to educate your American consumers around what those sizes mean and what measurements those correlate back to. And then again, like I said, some designers just want to make up their size chart completely and do some sort of code or something specific to their brand. That can frustrate consumers, especially when shopping online. So unless you're trying to do something completely new, I would recommend using something that your customer is used to seeing and knows how to figure out what size they wear. So that is it for today. I just wanted to clarify more about the sizing because there was a lot of questions on that around when to use the 2, 4, 6, 8 versus when to use a small, medium, large, extra large. And that was it. So it's usually knits or wovens, and you want to consider having that 2-inch grade, all sizes grade by 2 inches. Can you fit more than one of those sizes into a size medium? So can you fit the small size 34 bust? Can you fit that 36 bust into the same size? If the answer is yes, you'll want to go ahead and use the extra small through the medium. The other benefit of using the small, medium, large, and extra large is when you're doing your size check run and you're doing your fittings, you have less pieces that you have to grade. You have less pieces that, you'll only have 5, small, medium, large, extra small. Whereas when you're doing the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 0, you have a lot more sizes. So it costs more money on the front side of things to develop a style that has the numbered sizes versus the lettered sizes, because you have to make more samples, you have to do more fittings, you'll have to hire more fit models. So you should take that into consideration as well when you're deciding between whether you want to do numeric or letters for your sizes. And as always, I do complimentary 20-minute strategy sessions. You can find that in my link in my Instagram in the top. You can just go there, book 20 minutes on my calendar, and we could talk in more specifics about what you're looking for. All right, everyone, have a good Wednesday, and I'll see you next week.